Hey guys, it's your boy Yours back at again with another video. So thank you to the almost 50 subscribers that I gained in like the past week. I have no idea why I'm growing so quickly. Didn't intend for that to happen at all. Kind of started doing this as a hobby. You guys like this shit, so who am I to question it? Thank you for your support, as always. What else? I don't really give a shit about this episode, which is the reason why I procrastinated for an extended period of time on this. So, and this is kind of cutting into my fucking snack time, to be completely honest. So I'm probably just, I'm just gonna do both at the same time. And yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to say to start. I don't really give a shit about this episode. It was a whole lot of typical trash. But you guys like watching this shit, so enter in the fucking the 5 Robo Rangers. You see, I mean, it's a little bit of a consistency error as 2 of them are Green Rangers, but I mean, they still look cool, so it's okay. It doesn't really matter, guys. Don't read too deep into it. I also thought it was interesting. They got this. I mean, I don't know. Is it just me, or is that guy at the top kind of look like a Giru reskin? Just me, Giru reskin. Maybe it's just me. So we start off with this big red motherfucker. Name is Viara, and well, his thing is he's a meathead, so he can take a lot of damage apparently. And 17 and 18 start shooting him repeatedly, like a lot, just over and over again, and he sits there as like a fucking retard, and he takes all the shots, and then he collapses because he's a fucking retard. More fodder gets destroyed. Are you really surprised at this point? I stopped caring a long time ago. You probably should too. So the other robots start attacking Goku and Vegeta, and this guy in the background, this Giro Reskin, is analyzing them while they're doing it. So he's basically giving the other 2 instructions. I know that I don't really show it when I'm talking about this, but I would like to point out that when I had a hard time collecting these fucking screenshots, because I think it's one of the first times that I've actually noticed that there is a massive amount of fucking exposition in this episode. Like, yeah, I get it. There is like, there's a lot of exposition in like every episode, but this episode for some reason it like really fucking it sunk in a bit. There was literally it was significantly more talking than there was fighting in this episode. It was one of those things where it was just like every time that something was about to happen in a fight, there would be someone would interrupt and then do exposition like 5 seconds later. This was like a reoccurring thing that happened like at least once every 30 seconds. Made this even more unbearable to watch. Just thought I'd point that out. This was hard to swallow, kind of like that muffin that I just swallowed, but whatever. So these guys fuse and become a fucking Ultra Megazord, right? Hella badass. You see those two sets of arms, right? The one in the middle and one at the bottom. Yeah, those are for show. They don't actually use those because that would make too much sense. So during the entirety of this fight, the only thing that's going to be used is Giru's arms at the top, because logic. His name is Koichirado, or however the fuck you want to pronounce it. I think that you probably don't give a fuck about that, but I figured I'd tell you anyway because too bad. Goku and Vegeta are gonna handle it, and then this suddenly became a wank Gohan session. So now Gohan's going to handle it, even though Papa isn't here anymore. I don't know why this guy thinks he's about to do something without Papa helping him. But, sure. And sure enough, they have to interfere and help the guy because apparently Gohan is worthless on his own. I don't get it. The whole point of this apparently was for Gohan to make sure that Vegeta and Goku don't use any stamina, and then they end up using stamina. Wow, that fucking, the point of that just completely went over the head of the writers, I guess. So I saw this quote in there, cute little quote. After 1 minute of not fighting, maybe 2, he somehow magically recovers stamina. I know you can't hear it, but I'm currently dying inside. And I think this pretty much confirms that Goku's an android. I know you guys aren't intelligent enough to know this, but off screen, right after Goku fought 17, 17 made him an android. So he's an android now. He has limitless energy. This is 100% fact, and if you question me, I'm going to call you a retard in the comment section, because I am the intellectual superior here. You're going to have to deal with that. Sorry to bother you. So yeah, Goku's an android. And goes Super Saiyan Blue for like the 12th or 13th time in this fucking tournament. No big deal. Because he has infinite stamina, right? He can go Super Saiyan Blue like 12, 13 times, which has heavy stamina drain. He can use Ultra Instinct twice. He can use Super Saiyan Red about 2 to 3 times. He can cycle through all of his transformations twice in a period of 30 minutes. And it's no big deal because his stamina is literally limitless. He's an android. And we all know that the androids have limitless stamina and limitless energy. So this explains everything. It's the reason why Goku is infallible and why no one can stand up to him, because he is the greatest being in all the multiverse. They distract the robot, and this gives time Gohan, what is even English? I'm sorry, this gives time for Gohan to charge up his Kamehameha wave. 1 second, I'm finishing off my muffin. So this gives time for Gohan to charge up his Kamehameha wave, and he fires it at the robot, and of course it works because this is the Universe 7 Wank Fest, and for Universe 7 to lose, that would require some grave miracle. The writers would have to stop wanking off to this Universe 7 Wank Fest for a second and actually think about making the show interesting. But because they can't be asked to do that, they think that everybody wants to see Universe 7 just fucking dominate everybody, because that's what makes shows entertaining, when the main protagonists just win without really any challenge, and that's the entirety of this fucking arc. So yeah, and I mean, I guess to some degree that's kind of true, because the fanboys are eating this shit up, you know, just slurping and sucking on down on Toriyama's dick, man. They love this shit so much. They got to get more light shows, man. More power-ups, more transformations, more Universe 7 wanking. Oh man, wow, such intrigue, such greatness. Truly one of the best animes of all time is Dragon Ball Super, guys. You don't even know, man. Anybody who says otherwise is a fucking hater. They're not a real Dragon Ball fan. Dragon Ball Super is better than GT, is better than Z, and is better than the original Dragon Ball. Truly the greatest anime of all time. And anyone who disagrees is a fucking retard, because they're the intellectual superior and you can't say anything about it. Because having different opinions is not allowed in fanboy land. I want you to remember that. That's about it. That's the only thing I want to talk about, honestly. I figured the other thing that was kind of interesting is that Super Saiyan Blue was required for this fight. Vegeta and Goku both went Super Saiyan Blue against this merged thing, this Megazord piece of shit. And yet, if you look at the preview, they merge again, and with I guess this Dr. Paparoni, he merges with the Megazord, and now Vegeta is using Super Saiyan, and Goku is using Super Saiyan Red. So for some reason they downgraded. I figured because this is a stronger enemy, they should, I don't know, keep using Super Saiyan Blue. I mean, they have unlimited stamina, so I don't get why you're trying to conserve stamina now. I don't really get it. I don't really get the point. But hey, man, it's whatever. Is that it? Oh, one more thing. I know this wasn't really the top quality content. Who am I kidding? This was one of the best videos I've ever made. What am I talking about? This is A1 quality content. If you don't like it, you can suck my dick. Get off my video. I don't give a shit about your feelings. This is A1 content, my boys. I'm gonna make another video that's gonna be even better quality than this. It's going to be kind of a 400 sub special. Kind of, but not really. I'm gonna do a special video for you guys, something interesting. I feel like a lot of people would actually appreciate it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. That's all I have to say for real this time. I'm done. If you like this type of content, like and subscribe, I guess. If you don't, I don't give a shit. Hit the dislike button. Makes no difference to me. I don't get paid for this shit. I was gonna say I don't get paid enough, but I don't even get paid. Ah, it fucking sucks to be me, I guess. Wah. Yeah, I'm out. R's out. I'll see you guys later. Peace.